Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Further Beyond Gaming, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Now, in today's video, I thought it would be really fun to go over what I plan on putting on my Hu Tao, or the build that I plan on doing for my Hu Tao, because I've gotten that question a couple of times in the streams, not a whole lot, I got it a couple of times, and I thought doing a dedicated video for it will be very beneficial for individuals that either don't know how to build Hu Tao or just want to know how I'm building Hu Tao specifically. So we'll go over that today. Should be a relatively short video. I don't want to make it too long, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright guys, so like I mentioned, we're going to go over how I plan on building Hu Tao. Now, one thing I did want to mention really quickly, and I mentioned this before, is that with Hu Tao, when she drops, I plan on doing tons of videos, like I haven't been doing that already. But no, what I mean is I plan on doing tons of videos in the aspect of trying different builds on her. But what I'm going to go ahead and show you is the build that I will probably primarily be running with her, just based off of my own assumptions on how it looks on paper right now. But I do plan on trying different builds, many different builds, to find out what is the most ideal build for your Hu Tao, and to be able to provide you guys that information as well. And I'll go more into that here in detail here in just a second. So let's go ahead and take a look at my Klee, because that is who is my placeholder right now for my Hu Tao. Now, speaking about the weapon first, obviously, can't be on Klee. Speaking about the weapon first, we'll take a look at Ling. I do plan on going for the Staff of Homa, which, by the way, should be coming out next week on the 23rd, which I believe is a Tuesday for me. So I hope that I can go live for those pulls, because I do plan on pulling right away for the Staff of Homa, which should be extremely exciting. I hope to see you guys out there. But I do plan on going for the Staff of Homa, and that is the primary weapon I plan on putting on Hu Tao when, you know, she drops and I have her available. But the other weapon that I am going to test on Hu Tao is the Primordial Jade Winged Spear. So just quick recap. Staff of Homa is what I plan for my build for Hu Tao, but Primordial Jade Winged Spear is another one that I want to try on her. The other one I do want to try is the Skyward Spine. So these are all builds that I'm going to try on Hu Tao. So if you guys want to stay notified for that, you guys want to see those videos, go ahead and consider subscribing, hit the notification bell. Shameless plug right there. The other one is Deathmatch. I have to level this one up, obviously, so I'm going to be working on this. It's just the resources, guys, the enhancement ores, the Mora, you guys already know. The Dragon's Bane is the other one, and I will be able to get it to what, refinement rank 2, which should be pretty nice. I want to try the Dragon's Bane out. I will try it at R1 first, and then we'll try it at R2. The Prototype Star Glitter is another one that I do want to try and see how that works out. Obviously, I don't have the other weapons to try out, so I won't do that. But those are the primary ones that I want to focus on. So be on the lookout for that. But for my Hu Tao build, it will specifically be the Staff of Homa when it drops. And hopefully I can pull that relatively early and not have to go too deep and get caught in that trap, because we all know weapon banners are absolutely brutal. Moving on from there, talking about the artifacts. Now, I should have made this a disclaimer earlier as well. Artifacts are still a work in progress, guys. A work in progress, and I think that's something that will always be a work in progress, because you can always optimize them, right? But so far, what I have on my Hu Tao, or what I plan on putting on my Hu Tao, obviously I don't have them leveled up yet, because I'm waiting to see if I get anything better, because I feel like it would be a waste leveling these artifacts up if I find something better to go ahead and use on her. But for the most part, this is what I have right now. Is the Crimson Witch. I plan on going for the 4-piece Crimson Witch set as the primary set I'm going to run on my Hu Tao. But like I mentioned, I'm going to be trying a lot of different options. Another one I'm going to try is the Lava Walker. Another one that might be a sneaky good option is the 4-piece Hydro set, or Heart of Depth set, because the 4-piece set, once you do the elemental skill, increases normal and charge attack damage by 30% for 15 seconds. Might be a sneaky good option. Another one that I did want to try is the 4-piece Bolide set for that 40% normal and charge attack damage when you're protected by a shield. So this is another one that I want to try, but the primary one is the 4-piece Crimson Witch because of the elemental reactions, the 2-piece giving you that 15% pyro damage bonus. It's just, in my opinion, on paper, probably the best one for So this is the flower. This is the feather. Obviously, this can be much better, and I'm working on that. As you can see, been grinding these feathers out, but just haven't gotten the right roll on the substats for these feathers. It's been kind of brutal when it comes to the feathers, so we're still working on that, guys. Work in progress. I do have the HP sands kind of in place. It's pretty decent with the crit damage and the crit rate. Obviously, that HP could have been percentage, would have been nice, and the attack could have been percentage. So we're still working on that. We're still working on that. This one is looking pretty decent as well. So that is HP sands. Here is the pyro damage bonus. This is not a bad one. It's pretty decent. I'm still on the lookout for another one that I can possibly place on her. This one is not looking too bad as well. I just wish that that flat attack was crit rate percentage, but this one's not bad. I'm looking at this one, eyeing it, so we'll have to see. And then I cannot. If you've been to the live stream, guys, you all know if you've been to the live streams that I cannot roll a crit rate hat to save my life. A crit rate circlet of logos. It just will not happen. I got the crit damage, and that's what I have in place right now. But and it's not a bad one, but I cannot roll a crit rate hat. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. For the Lava Walker, I have a crit rate one, though, ready to go. The substats are not that great, but yeah, it's there, available. But I'll show you what I mean. Here we go. Elemental Mastery, attack, defense, HP, attack. HP, attack, HP. So it's not like I'm not getting the hats, right? The hats are dropping for me, kind of, but none of them are crit rate. Even the 4-star HP. So here we go. Oh, here's a crit rate. I might just slap that one on her. But yeah, and anybody that farms artifacts or are trying to find the perfect, set for your character, whoever that may be, understands the grind and the pain and the anguish that comes along with it. But anyways, guys, that is basically so far up until now what I plan on placing on my Hu Tao. 4-piece Crimson Witch, Staff of Homa is going to be the main go-to. Now, like I mentioned, we'll be testing a lot of different options, and I may find something that's even better that might be more of a primary, just a better option to place on Hu Tao other than the Crimson Witch. But that is what I plan for right now. I will be testing, like I mentioned, the Lava Walker, the Heart of Death. I do plan on trying the Bolide as well to see how that works. Even maybe the 4-piece Gladiator, even though I don't think it's going to be that great. It is still worth testing, right, and seeing how that works. But we'll see. In the comments, though, I would love to get your guys' take on what you're doing for your Hu Tao. Let me know what you plan on using for, or let me know what sets you have in place already and ready to go. Now, one thing I did want to quickly mention, I almost forgot, and I didn't want to end the video without mentioning this. I should have mentioned this in the beginning. It was my last stream, I believe. I had an individual by the name of Benjamin. Massive shout out to you, Benjamin, if you're watching this video right now, who came into the stream and mentioned that the white tassel is actually a better option calculated than the prototype star glitter. Now, when he entered the stream and he stated those statements, I thought he was trolling and I thought he was capping to the highest degree. But I told him to send me the documentation on the calculations for the white tassel, and he did. Indeed, he did. And by golly, the white tassel might actually. Have you heard that statement in a while? By golly. The white tassel might actually be a better option overall at Refinement Rank 5. I might have to add that. Refinement Rank 5 might be a better option than the Prototype Star Glitter because of the crit rate being more, or you just having the crit rate as a substat, whereas the Prototype Star Glitter does not. It has energy recharge, but that little crit rate allows you to do just a little bit more damage. It's not. It wasn't incredible. But it was a little bit more, and it shocked me. And like I mentioned, I thought he was trolling. But anyways, guys, I thought I would mention that white tassel might actually be a viable option if you have it at Refinement Rank 5. As you can see, I don't even have it at Refinement Rank 5, or it can't get it at Refinement Rank 5. But I thought I would mention that. Massive shout out to you, Benjamin. You were not capping. You were being for real. But we all know that the true pole arm for Hu Tao is going to be Iron Point, because that sharp and pointy at one end is going to do damage It is a balanced weapon that is quite popular among the travelers. This is Hu Tao's weapon. I'm kidding, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I mentioned, just a short one. Wanted to let you know what I'm going to be running on my Hu Tao. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was a little informative, helped you decide on what you're going to do or which direction you're going to go with your Hu Tao. Anyways, guys, I do appreciate all your support. You've been absolutely amazing. Hu Tao Nation, you guys are phenomenal. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. And until next time, my boys, until next time, it's your homie Cody GT, and I'm out. Bye, guys.